On the days before I was tested positive for coronavirus, I was actually traveling, both for work and for my birthday. So, yes, I did travel before I was infected with coronavirus. The thing is, I just travel constantly, to be honest, for my work, but I was traveling during the period that I believe I caught my infection. I might actually have caught it in Kuwait. Prior to traveling, there is a small probability of that, but it's still uncertain. To be honest, I have no idea when I was infected. Yes, I was taking every single precaution to avoid getting coronavirus. I'm very aware. I'm a bit of a germaphobe. I was wearing gloves on every single flight. I was sanitizing my hands constantly. I was washing my hands constantly. I was wearing a mask constantly, and in some occasions, goggles as well. My symptoms are exceedingly mild. Actually, one of my big problems right now is a lot of doctors are refusing tests for people who have other symptoms but don't have a fever. And I don't know if we are an errant sample or what, but in my ward right here, out of 25 positive cases, 24 have had no record whatsoever of fever, and we're all in recovery, so we're not expected to develop fevers. So I don't understand why fever has surfaced as the primary symptom of coronavirus. So basically, I did show symptoms, but it was a very mild dry cough. Completely absent in the daytime, that would surface sometimes in the night, just up to 5 coughs, really nothing. And I had 1.5 days of severe tiredness in my muscles, like just feeling my muscles were really heavy and leaden, and a severe headache. But that lasted for a very short period of time. I could easily have just dismissed it as fatigue. The testing process was actually quite efficient. When I arrived in Kuwait airport after my flight, they shuttled us to this line for the airport clinic, where we were provided with 2 papers: a health monitoring paper, where the government monitors people under home quarantine, and another paper to get a swab at Jabal Hospital, where I'm currently being treated. And I went there, did the swab, and in less than 24 hours, 2 doctors showed up at my house, told me I confirmed positive, asked me a lot of other questions about my whereabouts and who I came into contact with, and then brought me here to Jabal Hospital. The hospital room is actually amazing. If I can just show you, it's quite large. We have really big windows. The beds are really comfortable. Compared to what I had expected to find here, I was so pleasantly surprised, and actually, like, by the level of comfort that we're in right now. I mean, I know a lot of countries just are totally overloaded. Hospitals are completely overloaded, and you have tons of beds right next to each other, people getting treated in really quite depressing conditions. Like, we're really, really fortunate here in Kuwait that our hospitals can still keep up with the demand. I have no more body pain, I have no more tiredness, and I have no more headache. So I'm pretty great, to be honest. Like, I barely have anything. I barely have any symptoms at all. Essentially, my work has been impacted less by my diagnosis than just by the global quarantine. So a lot of my work is in Italy, and obviously all the factories are shut down, and all work has been interrupted. I'm in touch with friends and family every single day via FaceTime and social media. They think my viral success in becoming the face of coronavirus in the Gulf is hilarious. I think it is too.